When most people think of cosmetology, they picture females preparing for a date or females having manicures and pedicures and dye jobs done at a salon. However, many men use hair products, and both men and women in the entertainment industry routinely wear makeup, whether it's on set, on stage, or just giving an interview. It takes work for these stars and idols to look as perfect as they do, and although the purpose of cosmetology is usually to present an illusion, its practice is grounded just as much in science as it is in art. Today, I will discuss a few examples of how science plays a role in cosmetology in both personal and professional use. Specifically, I will discuss standard cosmetics such as foundations and hair dyes and their visual and physical effectiveness on individuals. I will also discuss how different forms of light changes the effects of makeup in different settings such as stage, screen, and outdoor photography. And finally, I will touch on the fact that the creation of cosmetics is chemical science. Personally, I have already done people's hair and makeup for proms and weddings. It takes a lot of trust for people to put their personal appearance in someone else's hands, especially for their big day. My goal in this speech is to expand your idea of what cosmetology entails and to bring a new approach to how you select your own personal cosmetic products. The cosmetics that people choose are usually very personal. I don't just mean what colors they use and how they choose to apply it. These things are very important for personal style, but cosmetics are very much physically personal as well. Everyone has their preferred brand, but have you ever tried a product that all of your friends liked, but it just didn't work for you? This is because everybody is physically and chemically different. There is more than just matching skin complexion when choosing a foundation. In her 2009 book, Stage and Screen Makeup, a practical reference for actors, models, makeup artists, photographers, stage managers, and directors, Kit Spencer, a longtime professional Hollywood cosmetologist, explains that there are 5 basic types of skin. There is normal, oily, dry, combination, and sensitive. A male skin is very different than a female skin, and everyone's skin has a slightly different pH. So cosmetics can be physically personal instead of just a matter of taste. Allergies are a great example of this. When you're coloring your hair with a new type of dye, the safety instructions tell you to do a skin test first. I know a lot of people usually skip this step without very many consequences, but you could be the one person with sensitive skin. Everyone should do this when using a new brand for the first time. Likewise, many actors on stage are allergic to spirit gum, which is used to attach most artificial features. I suggest getting a professional skin test match before buying your next round of makeup. Many cosmetic stores such as Sephora and Ulta will do this for free, and this will keep your skin safe and your makeup always looking good. With that being said, a big part of picking out your makeup palette is purely well cosmetic. Picking out a foundation that matches your skin tone is important. Using complementary colors to enhance your natural features is the best way to create a nice look that doesn't look too forced or overblown. We all know that the right colors bring out we all know that some colors bring out the colors of your eyes or the highlights of your hair. Some colors make pale complexions look washed out and others make the same complexion seem warmer. Most people know the colors that look good on them, and that usually works most of the time. What most people don't know is that the right colors become the wrong colors depending on the situation. Where are you going? What impression do you want to make? These are subjective questions that entirely depend on upon you, but can also take care to have the perfect look in the mirror at home and less than spectacular in natural lighting. Um, The type of location and the light source will change the appearance of your makeup. This is why most celebrities do not do their own makeup. A television or theater stage is lit from multiple directions with hot and bright lights that filter through a combination of color screens called gels. Each studio or stage through production lights their stages differently. This makes it essential for most celebrities to arrive hours early to be prepared for the studio's cosmetologist. Writer Oceana Turpinhart stresses this point in her May 2018 article for Professional Photography Media, How to Use Color Gels in Studio Lighting. She goes on to say, for the most part, color gels in studio lighting are used for two reasons. First, it tends to remove flaws from a person's skin. Second, it adds depth and emotion to the photos. The end result is a visually striking shot. For the everyday person, the main challenge is to be seen in artificial and natural light. Natural light is the best light to be seen in because it reflects from any surface and doesn't cast any shadows. The colors remain true in natural light. The problem is that most people don't do their makeup in natural lighting, which would be outside. They tend to do their makeup in artificial, indoor, slightly yellow lighting in a bedroom or a bathroom. Swan Professionals is a cosmetics manufacturer that specializes in makeup for the darker complected ethnicities. In their October 2012 article, The Effects of Lighting on Makeup, they explain that makeup for photography must be different than everyday makeup. The yellow in artificial lighting changes purple to a bluish color, and it also reduces the intensity of red, making them appear darker. It reduces and softens the intensity of the gold color as well. This means that if you make your colors appear true in natural light, they will turn untrue when you enter a natural light. So to do your makeup correctly, you must know these two things: the type of lighting you're doing your makeup in, and the type of lighting you mean to be seen in. This brings me to my final topic, not application but creation. So far, I have mentioned how cosmetics interact with individual personal traits and body chemistry, and how different forms of light affect makeup and appearance. But one area is impossible to ignore: the cold, hard chemistry of creating cosmetics. Earlier, I mentioned how makeup can be hazardous if applied incorrectly. In their article, The Chemistry of Cosmetics, Doctors Oliver Jones, and Ben Seliger state, in our pursuit of beauty, it is wise to remember that cosmetics can be complex combinations of chemicals. Achieving even a basic understanding of the long chemical names on a product ingredient list, what they are and what they do, can go a long way to helping consumers be informed of what they are buying. For example, this hair dye contains propylene glycol. Um, every shade of every different brand's red or green or specialized in patent chemical formulas. With all that chemical diversity, finding a makeup that works for you just takes a little adventurous spirit and safety. I'll sum up with this: all genders utilize cosmetic products. We use them in artistic ways in order to create illusions or to make ourselves more attractive. But at its core, the effectiveness of cosmetics is rooted in science. You may already be considered physically beautiful or handsome, but by knowing what products work best for you and how to choose products perform and how to choose products under the best lighting, the beautiful can become gorgeous and the handsome can become stunning. Just remember to be safe, and no ideal of beauty is worth harming yourself over. Thank you.